yr arwyddion ar gyfer yr allanfeydd tân. Os oes angen unrhyw gymorth arnoch yn ystod y seremoni, mae ein stiwardiaid yma I gynnig help llaw. The ceremony will commence when the academic procession enters the hall. But before they join you, it falls to me to give you some important information. Our first and very important request, please can you make sure that all mobile phones are switched off throughout the ceremony. We are not expecting any fire alarms or any emergencies today. However, should you need to evacuate, then please leave via the fire exits which are marked in the hall. Additionally, should you require any support during the course of the ceremony, our stewards are on hand to assist. Hanner ffordd trwy gyflwyno'r dyfarniadau i'r myfyrwyr, bydd Egwyl Gerddorol fer a pherfformiad gan offerynwyr o Goleg Brenhinol, Cerdd a Drama Cymru. Mae'r perfformiad yn rhan o'r seremoni, felly arhoswch yn eich seddau os gwelwch yn dda. Ar ddiwedd y seremoni, peidiwch â chodi o'ch sedd nes bod ein graddedigion ar orymdaeth academaidd wedi gadael yn euad. Cewch eich tywys i'r allanfa agosaf, lle gallwch gwrdd â'r graddedigion y tu allan. Halfway through the presentation of awards to the students, there will be a short musical interlude performed by instrumentalists from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. This performance is part of the ceremony, so please remain in your seats. At the end of the ceremony, please do not leave your seats until both our graduates and the academic procession have left the hall. You will then be guided through the nearest exit, where you will be able to meet up with our graduates outside. I gloi, rydych chi, ein myfyrwyr, wedi gweithio'n galed I gyrraedd yma heddiw. Llongyfarchiadau. Mwynhewch y seremoni a gweddill y dathliadau. Finally, you, our students, have worked hard to get here today. Congratulations. Please enjoy the ceremony and the rest of the celebrations.
Graddeuon a gwesteion, arnewch I sefyll ar gyfer yr orymdaeth academaidd. Graduands and guests, please be upstanding for the academic procession.
By the powers vested in me as Pro-Chancellor, I declare this congregation open for the awarding of degrees and diplomas of the University of South Wales, and I invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Julie Lydon, to address the congregation. Please be seated.
Pro-Chancellor, graduates, honoured guests, congregation, it's my great delight to welcome you on this special day. It really is a special occasion. Formally, it is our academic recognition of your considerable talent and a collective celebration of your individual endeavour. But it is also our opportunity to say thank you to everyone else here who has supported you. As graduates of the university, you are the latest learners in a line that goes back to 1841 and has its roots much earlier. So why are we wearing these medieval robes, particularly in this weather? Well, it's certainly not just because they look good on Instagram. We're doing it because it shows an unbroken link to our history as scholars at a university. You're wearing a cap, gown and hood because you're now part of a tradition of clever and hard-working people learning at a university that goes back centuries. Our story at USW goes back to the early days of the Industrial Revolution, when some far-sighted leaders of business and their professions created small specialist institutions of higher learning to educate the brightest minds of their younger generation. They would be proud now. They would see their small colleges have grown into a major international university, adding value to our society, to our economy, and most fundamentally, to the lives of bright people like you. You're part of a vigorous academic community of all nations and beliefs. The graduates who have gone before you are already making their mark, whether they studied arts or business, humanities or sciences. Across the United Kingdom and in countries around the world, there are graduates of your university managing businesses and developing their professions. They are authors, artists, poets, engineering directors, police officers, doctors and nurses. Some of them reached the gold standard, the blue ribbon, and literally the Oscar statue at the summit of their professions. They all have something in common that goes beyond their success in work. They know that universities are not simply a generator of wealth or a cog in the governmental growth machine or a link in an economic chain. They know, as we do, that having a degree also has a deeper function. Graduates like you have developed the healthy scepticism and flexibility of thought that we hone through a university education. You have challenges, but you also have unparalleled opportunities to make a difference. You have at your fingertips the ability to access every part of human knowledge ever and to communicate instantly with anywhere on the globe. And more than that, every one of you has talent. Every one of you has intellect. Every one of you has the commitment and capacity for hard work. And now you have the qualification to prove it. So whilst you're thinking about everything going on today, worrying about tripping up on the stage, taking your selfies in these rather unusual robes, I want to open this ceremony by telling you 3 things we'd like you to remember. You deserve to be here. Your hard work is a credit to you, and we are all very proud of you. My sincere congratulations, well done, and thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, it's my pleasure to present a worthy candidate for the award of Honorary Doctorate from the University of South Wales. Mae wir yn bleser o ran Brifysgol de Cymru, gyflwyno geisydd yma I chi fel cynulleidfa. Mae o dipyn o anryddedd I ni Brifysgol I gael a'r honoran gyda ni heddiw a ddiwrnod mor bwysig. The university confers honorary degrees and fellowships on outstanding people who are true leaders in their field, inviting them to become part of our academic community with this significant honour. They say that West is best, and that surely rings true for the honorand that I present today. Gareth Davies, a sportsman of great note, a businessman, a man of great integrity and intellect. a great communicator, a passionate Welshman and Welsh speaker, who for any lover of Welsh rugby must have the greatest job of them all, Chair of the Welsh Rugby Union. But where did it all start? Gareth was born and brought up in Carmarthen and from an early age displayed his flair for sport and education. With regard to the latter, he would go on to study chemistry at the University of Wales Institute of Science and Technology. Some would argue his sublime skills as outside half must have had something to do with science. The angle of his runs, the drop goals, certainly needed a scientific brain to work out. After attending UIST, Gareth would go on to study at St Catherine's College, Oxford. Here he represented Oxford in the oldest of rivalries, varsity match. Gareth's early life is a testament to his rugby talents and leadership skills. As a Cardiff RFC player, he holds the club record for points, scoring an incredible 3,500 points over 380 games. As outside half, Gareth gained 21 Welsh caps and captained the national side on 5 occasions. He was also a key member of the Welsh team that won a Triple Crown. Such was Gareth's prowess as a number 10 that he became a British and Irish Lion, touring South Africa in 1980. Rugby by its very nature can never provide a long-term playing career, and after retiring from playing, Gareth has been at the fore of many key Welsh roles. He has served each with great distinction, making a lasting difference. He has been the Assistant Director for the CBI Wales, then the Head of Sport for BBC Wales, the Chief Executive of Cardiff Rugby Football Club, the Commissioning Editor for Sports and Events for S4C, Chairman of the Sports Council for Wales and Director of the Welsh Affairs for the Royal Mail. Significantly, Gareth joined the Welsh Development Agency and worked from the Sydney office. Attracted to Australia for many reasons, it was here that Fiona, his lovely wife, was able to return to her Australian roots. After a spell in Australia, Gareth stepped back into academia, becoming the Dean at Leeds Metropolitan University. But it was rugby and the lure of Wales that brought Gareth back home when he was elected as chairman of the Welsh Rugby Union, a position that he has held for 4 years. Here, his interpersonal skills have been used to great effect. It is a credit to him that his leadership style, clear communication of ideas, and passion for making a positive difference has meant that he has achieved so much. It must also be a great relief to him that he hasn't had to rely on his old rugby playing abilities. He certainly has had no need for sidesteps, blitz defence, or even drop goals. It's during this time that I have had the pleasure of getting to know Gareth. I have to say he's an impressive individual. His intellect, drive and determination are very evident, as is his compassion and empathy. The Welsh nation is truly blessed to have an individual of his capabilities at the heart of Welsh rugby. Pro-Chancellor, for all these reasons, I present Gareth Davies for the award of Honorary Doctorate of the University of South Wales.
Gareth Davies, it is with very great pleasure that I award you this honorary doctorate of the University of South Wales. Untitled. Congratulations.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, all graduates, family, friends and all guests. Thank you, Peter, for that very kind introduction. And it is indeed with a great privilege for me to receive this honorary doctorate from the University of South Wales, a new modern university which is contributing so significantly to all aspects of education within Wales and obviously beyond. To those of you here who are also receiving degrees today, many congratulations. I suspect you may have worked rather harder over the last 3 or 4 years than myself, and you should feel very, very proud today. I look back at, I suppose, many stages in education, primary school, grammar school, university, etc., 11 plus, O and A levels, degrees. And obviously, they are very, very important, and that's reflected in the fact that we are here today. What really stands out for me, though, on sort of reflection of my education days, perhaps has been the motto of my old school, which I've tried to carry with me in terms of its significance, I suppose. I went to a grammar school in West Wales called Gwendraeth Grammar School, and the motto of the school in Welsh was mhob braint y mae dyled swydd, which translated means in every honour there is responsibility. And where it struck home for me in terms of creating a message in understanding the motto, I was in Form 3, which is year 9, is it, in today's currency. And my form master was Mr. Stone, who was the geography master. And I turned up on a Thursday morning, having played for the school the previous day against Pontevedra. A match best forgotten in my case, because I was sent off. I was sent off for calling the referee a cheating so-and-so. And despite the fact that he was, Mr. Stone, I think, made it quite clear to me that perhaps I shouldn't have said so. And the lesson really was, you know, and he was quite sort of hard on me in many ways, that I'd let the school down, I'd let my teammates down, I'd let my family down, and I'd let myself down. And that is maybe a silly little story, true story, but something that sort of has endured, I suppose, since those days many, many years ago. So whilst I'm sure everybody here today is very, very proud, and rightly so, of your achievements here at the University of South Wales, but I think it is important, I think I put it in the written text that I sent some weeks ago, that this really is the start of your journey. And you've worked very, very hard, as the Vice-Chancellor said, in gaining this great honour. But perhaps you should recognise that there are responsibilities that go along with that in the future. So congratulations and well done. Diolch yn fawr.
Gadewch iddo fod yn hysbys i aelodau'r Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yma'n bresennol y cynhelir cynulliad o Brifysgol De Cymru ar y campws hwn ar y 12 Orffennaf 2018. Heddiw, anrhydeddwn ysgolheigion sydd wedi profi drwy ei deallusrwydd a'i hymdrech ysgolheigaidd ei bod yn gymwys i gael ei derbyn ar gyfer graddau a chymwysterau'r Brifysgol. Drwy anrhydeddu ei cyrheiddiad, gadewch i reini sydd yma'n bresennol gydnabod ei hymrwymiad a dathlu ei llwyddiant. Bydd soddwn ein gobeithion yn disgwyliadau ynddynt, gobeithio y byddant yn rhoi ei talent a'i disg ger bron ei proffesiwn a'n cymunedau. Hyderwn y byddant yn cyfrannu at ddyfodol ein cymdeithas gydag anrhydedd a chlod. Let it be known by members of the University and all here present that a congregation of the University of South Wales is held in this campus on the 12th day of July 2018. Today, we honour scholars who have demonstrated through their intellect and scholarly effort that they are qualified to be admitted to the degrees and qualifications of the university. In honouring their achievement, let all here present recognise their dedication and celebrate their success. We invest in them our hope and expectation that they will put their talent and learning at the service of their professions and our communities. We trust that they will contribute to the future of our society with honour and distinction.
Pro-Chancellor, I present to congregation the Faculty of Life Sciences and Education candidates that have been awarded the Doctor of Philosophy. Moro M. El Toure, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Exploration of Demand for Overweight Obesity Preventative Goods by the UK's Adult Population. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Professor David Cohen, Dr. Fashilul Alam and Dr. Samantha Groves, Faculty of Life Sciences and Education. The Master of Science in Diabetes, Learner Limited, Abdel Hamid Ahmed Abul Hassan Abdallah. Katie Curtis. Mohammed Moin-Uddin. Mohammed Musafer. Rad Nare. Babika El-Noor Mohammed Babika. Mohammed Ali El-Sharif. Yakupiti Heman Shashadira de Silva. Sanka the Bukawana Arara Ashi. Lakshman Manoranjan. Tanika Pushpanathan. Kabad Nayan Shankar Rao. Rachel Yates. Postgraduate Diploma in Endocrinology Learner Limited, Thikaika Karsi Kanan. Mahesh Patsalj. The Postgraduate Diploma in Genomic Medicine and Healthcare Learner Limited, Akila Prashant. Postgraduate Diploma in Obesity and Weight Management Learner Limited, Manjeet Dol. Vimbain Aisha Caritas Kandeka. The Postgraduate Diploma in Respiratory Medicine Learner Limited, Sudhir Madathipa Ambil Sadanandan. Postgraduate Diploma in Rheumatology Learner Limited, Wasim Raja. The Postgraduate Diploma in Sports and Exercise Medicine Learner Limited, Kate Edwards. Sarah Nazir. Hannah Jane Morgan. The Bachelor of Arts in Sports Management, Jonathan Evans. The Bachelor of Arts in Sports Leadership and Development, Daniel Bettinson. Rebecca Bidwell. Rhiannon Laura Collins. Christopher John Ryan Davis. Elisha Dimmitt. Onyx Georgiana Goulburn. Morgan Hadley. Scott Jeans. Jessica Lambert. Matthew Long. Prize for Outstanding Performance, Hannah Palmer. Luke Rees. Syed Fadullah bin Syed Faisal Al-Qudsi Qudsi. Shah Mohammed Rahim Udin. Liam Warmby. The Bachelor of Science in Football Coaching and Performance, Ellis Bellamy. Isaac Berry. Ethan Martin Chalk. Ian Derbyshire. Daniel Delahaye. Jake Fitzpatrick. Annalie Griffiths. Joshua Hallett. Sam Lancy. Nyayan David Hugh Lewis. Conor McGahan. Kasim Mia. Thomas James Milton. Brian Moon. Rhys Daniel Morgan. Dominic Miles Pates. Callan Lynn James Rees. Rhys Schuster. Thomas Bradley Showell. Adam Paul Walton. Jason Windsor. And the BSc Ons Football Coaching Performance Prize for Outstanding Performance, Lewis Patrick Yendall Davis. The Bachelor of Science in Football Coaching Development and Administration, Ben Anderson. Jordan Anstey. Joe Barker. Joseph Barr. Chris Baxter. Ryan Blackwell. Ray Blaine. Josh Blunkett. Jack Bowser. Ross Branson. Jack Carling. Daniel Banfield Clark. Luke Clark. Matthew Clow. Vishnu Dhanapal. Louis Gerard. Rhys Glyn Manley. Chris Hames. Josh Harkness. Jamie Harris. Joe Holman. Rhys James. Nathan Johnson. Liam Kelleher. Sean Kyle. Aaron Lowe. Jean Manzosa. Joseph McCann. Zach Meadows. Zach Meadows. Adrian Merricken. Harry Moores. Alex Parker. James Payne. James Coxon. Kieran Price. Ryan Priest. Luke Pryor. Joe Pym. Alexander Richards. Award for Outstanding Performance in BSc Football Coaching, Development and Administration, and the prize for Outstanding Performance, FD Community Football Coaching and Performance, Gareth Shaw. Prize for Outstanding Performance, Foundation Degree, Football Coaching and Development, Andrew Sinclair. Liam Taylor. Daniel John Thomas. Thomas Walsh. Billy Warburton. Harry Warren. Matthew Welsh. Daniel Williamson.
Fe wnawn ni nawr glywed datganiad cerddorol gan fyfyrwyr o Coleg Brenhinol Cerdd a Ddrama Cymru. We now hear a musical interlude by students from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Our National Conservatoire is part of the wider University of South Wales family. These talented performers will graduate with Bachelor and Master of Music degrees of the University of South Wales, and we congratulate them most warmly. Llongraffiadau. Yn perfformio a'n ein cyfrynnu heddiw mae y Tom Dalby Jazz Quartet, a bydden nhw'n chwarae down by the riverside, on the sunny side of the street and under the sea. Graduates, honoured guests, congregation, please give a warm welcome to the Tom Dalby Jazz Quartet.
Bachelor of Science in Rugby Coaching and Performance. Curtis Dean. Arbour. Curtis Dean Arbour. Tom Birch. Daniel Gaywood. Jordan Grass. Gethin Greet. Luke Anthony Griffiths. Benjamin John. The prize for outstanding performance, foundation degree rugby coaching and development, and the prize for outstanding performance, Benedictus Lynch. Joseph Popple. Thomas Rose. Joseph Tenbeth. Connor Vaughan. The Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Science, Kerry Aston. Georgia Louise Brooks. Jonathan Burge. Andrew Cooper. The BSc Honours Sport and Exercise Science Prize for Outstanding Performance, Hannah Cullen. Luke Cummins. Ryan Cutting. Luke Davis. Blethyn John Griffiths. Jack William Harries. Jay Hopkins. Reese Kirk Jenkins. Ameka Jeanette Jones. Gabriella Francesca Jukes. Darcy Wynne Langston. Connor Luck. James Eric Masters. Jessica Morris. Claire Skinner. Caden Rees-Smith. Michael David Williams-Smith. Thomas Southam. Lacey Amber Stacey. Thomas Stevens Fowaker. The Bachelor of Science in Sports Coaching, Mohammed Aziz Ali. James Nicholas Allen. Aaron Altman. The prize for outstanding performance, Joshua Mark Paul Anderson. Keris Atterbury. Ashley Bendel. Rhiannon Brooks. Liam Burkham. David Davis. Kieran Daniel Davis. Ethan John Charles Elliott. Tegan Victoria Jarvis. Bailey Mann. Ryan John O'Sullivan. Lisa Owen. Megan Louise Powell. Oliver Price. Brandon Jack Shaw. Yasmin Wozencraft. Megan Young. The Bachelor of Science in Sports Studies, Carl Fuentesis. Luke Matthew Garrett. Megan Harrison. Luke Harry. Mitchell Hughes. Miles Allen David James. Aaron Jones. Jessica Osborne. The BSc Honours Sports Studies Prize for Outstanding Performance, Fionn Georgia Price. Zachary James Roberts. Sophie Louise Thomas. The Bachelor of Science in Strength and Conditioning, Harry Ashby. Ellis Wynne Rees Benham. Adrian Christopher Batambo. David Coleman. Ben Fry. Nathan Jenks. Chloe Lloyd. James Martin. Benjamin Pink. Callum Price. Charles William Putnam. Jack Rees Rowbottom. Connor Spiller. Samuel Thomas. Michael Wu. The Foundation Degree in Science and Community Football Coaching and Development, Jack Oliver Bradford. Josh Fawcett. Connor Miller. James Peach. Cameron Weatherstone. the Foundation Degree in Science in Football Coaching and Development, Connor Hughes. Scott David Jones. The Foundation Degree in Science in Sports Coaching and Development, Coleg Gwent Pontypool, Robert Davis. Jamie Dinham. Robin Kelly. Ryan John Leslie Kemp. Tara Louise Lyons. The Foundation Degree in Science in Sports Coaching and Development, Merthyr Tydfil College, Rhys Best. Dylan Curtis. Kyle Davis. Samuel Davis. Adam Powell. Lloyd Selby Smith. Cameron Trowbridge. The Postgraduate Diploma in Diabetes Learner Limited, Maureen Chiangu Nioni. The Bachelor of Science in Social Work, Emma Jane O'Brien. Congratulations, everyone. Well done. Chancellor, that concludes the awards from the Faculty of Life Sciences and Education.
Well, this is a special occasion, is it not? And this hall has resonated to the sound of your achievements. It's a special occasion for the university too, because you set the benchmark against which we as an institution are judged. So we delight in all that you have accomplished. But it's particularly a special occasion for a number of people who are here, for parents, grandparents, husbands, wives, partners, brothers, sisters, and many others who are thrilled by your success. But you'll know only too well that so many of those who are here, and some who have not been able to join us today, have made extraordinary sacrifices to enable you to walk onto this stage. And I know that you would not wish this occasion to pass by without my acknowledging on your behalf the very considerable debt of gratitude that you do owe to them, and I'm very happy to do so now. I'm also conscious that it's a special occasion for others within the university, for lecturers, tutors, administrators, technicians, and a host of others, because they delight in all that you've accomplished, and I know that you would wish me again on your behalf to thank them for all that they have done for you. Now, this university takes great pride in preparing you for a place of work. Its education is valued by employers large and small. But you know only too well that a university education is far, far more than that. Its purpose is to enable you to ask critical questions, to understand some of the forces that shape our lives, and perhaps to distinguish between propaganda on the one hand and truth on the other. In short, to make you intelligent citizens. Now, I have absolutely no doubt that during the time that you've spent with this university, we've broadened your horizons and we've instilled in you a great passion for lifelong learning. And if I'm right in that respect, you will be singularly well equipped to meet the challenges and to seize the opportunities which lie ahead of you. I expect to hear very great things of you, and I wish you all the very best for the future. Thank you very much. now declare this degree congregation of the University of South Wales closed, and I invite you all to stand for the national anthem.
Bye. Thank you.